Welcome back, Blue Raider Nation, to another season preview, and we're continuing to talk about tennis, but this time around we have our women's head coach, Teo Bailey-Duvall. How are you doing, Coach? How's everything going?
Doing well. Everything's good. Slowed down. It's quieter.
Yep.
This is the good time.
And we're about to start all the action come when your season opener in January, but this is your 8th year as head coach here at MTSU. I want you to kind of rewind time and kind of tell us about your journey up until this point.
Well, I played tennis at Butler University, similar to Jimmy, actually. I'm from Chicago, but...
Both of you all are.
We are. We're just like carbon copies, sort of, just opposites. And so I played at Butler. I was the head coach. I was the assistant coach at Butler for 2 years. I went away, played in the South, played in Florida, played some pro tournaments. And then I felt like I wanted to get into college, and so college coaching. And so then the head coaching job at Butler opened up. My coach left. I got it. So I was the head coach for the women's tennis at Butler for 6 years. And then some time went by. Jimmy's like, hey, Teo, MT opened up. You interested? I was like, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And so now I'm here, and I'm into my 8th season here at MTSU, and it's been going good.
It has. And, well, after last season, you're coming off a 17-19 record, which is the most successful so far in women's program history. Made it to the CUSA semifinals, ranked number 2 seed. How do you continue to build off that momentum of last year as you turn the page to this season?
I think a lot of it is the girls understanding what we did last year. We made a few changes, and we're keeping with those changes. A lot of it was a team culture. I switched to team-led more, which is probably pretty hard for tennis coaches. But I definitely am giving them more ownership and accountability on their success. And, you know, if they're not putting in the work, if they're not holding each other accountable, we're not going to accomplish those goals. I think my 6 returners understand that, so we're teaching the newbies, this is what we do now. And this is what can help us accomplish our goals. So I think that's a big deal, is keeping that culture, which got us to that good record last year.
You graduated 5. You kept 6 players. You have 4 new girls, like what you were saying, from Brazil, from Germany, a lot of young talent to come in here. How so far has it been with the 6 returners and the 4 girls? Like, how's the meshing been going with that, of just the whole entire dynamic of them?
I think it's going good. You know, there's always going to be some speed bumps, maybe some growing pains. But my captains, who are seniors, they're really taking it basically to heart to make sure that the team is doing what they should and holding meetings and talking about their problems instead of just letting issues fester and kind of infiltrate the team and our performance. So I think my 6 returners are really working to step up to the plate and be leaders to everyone on the team.
Looking at those 6 returners, how have you seen them develop from whenever they stepped here on campus to now, especially what you're saying, the captain, some of the seniors, as they've taken on that leadership role?
Well, so Ratuja, she's a true senior, so her 4th year. She's had some, challenges when it comes to just trusting, right? And once she opens up to me and say, Teo, I got you, she really took strides, right? And started to do things better and competing harder and putting in the extra work. And I think that's a big deal. And sometimes we just don't know the history of our players and where they come from and how to break down some walls. And once we break those walls down, we can really see them grow. And so that's been a challenge, sort of. And so she's really stepped up. Karen Yibberin, she is a senior. She's a walk-on, though, right? And she's been kind of a true walk-on. She's really busted her butt and gotten better on the court. She hasn't broken through with the lineup, but she's a leader on the team, as in she does work hard. She puts in the time, and everyone can see that work ethic she has, right? And she's one that all the girls can come to and talk to. And I think that's a big person to have on your team. If they're not coming to talk to me, they got to talk to somebody.
Exactly.
And Karen is one that they can talk to, and they can ask questions about me, how to approach this, how to do this, and she's helping them navigate that. Zen Lim Siswan, she's a transfer from Southern Miss, right? So this is her last year. She had a really good year last year. Actually, one of our rocks at number 6, she won a whole lot. But she's the other captain. Right? So they kind of are similar but kind of different. And I think she should have a good year, but she's also taken on a leadership role that I don't know that she had at Southern Miss, but she gets the chance to be a leader here. Kara Selassie. she is another walk-on, but also she's our 4th year, and she's been kind of working hard on the court and off the court. But also, I've really challenged her this year to do more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've always seen her kind of in the background. I want her to step up and do more, and be the reason someone does the right thing, or if they're out there giving me the complaining runaround, I'm like, you need to be the one to step up and say, what's the point? Let's stop that. Let's go out here. Let's do what we came here for.
Looking at the new girls, we were talking about earlier, Stephanie, Zora, Ada, and we're just going to call her Sandy. I'm going to ask her in the future.
Sad but Sandy is good.
Perfect. What are you seeing from that group? There's a reason why you recruited them, why you want them here to make an impact. What have you been seeing from them to that they will truly make a difference?
Stephanie is, she's really good. She's a fun player to watch. Mm-hmm. She's all court, all over the place. She's a little one, but she's good.
She's feisty?
She's feisty. She's feisty. She's not mean, but she's in it.
Yeah.
She played some good matches this fall. Had a few hiccups, but I think she's a freshman, so she had some growing and some learning to do. And now that I think she's understanding what we're about, I think she's really going to have a good year. And you don't say that all the time about freshmen, but I think she will. Yeah. I'm excited about Stephanie and what her career is going to be. She's playing doubles with Ratuja.
Okay.
And Ratuja was our ranked player last year with Alessia. But I think Ratuja is really helping her kind of understand what we do. Steffi has good instincts and naturally, so we're just teaching her how to be smart. Yeah. And in doubles, I hope that comes through, and then we can also do well there. Sadbadoy, Sandy's a transfer from Ouachita in Arkansas. So she's a D2 player transfer, but she was a ranked D2 player. She did really good there.
Okay.
This next level that she's being thrown into, it's a challenge for her, but I think she's really embracing it. Right? She's putting in a lot of extra work. She wants to get better. So I think she's going to come in and hopefully do really well too. Etta, transfer from Tulsa. If we get her healthy, we're good.
Okay.
I think that's just the key point. Let's just keep her healthy, get her back in the lineup, get her out there. She's looking to play doubles with Lena, and that should be a good power doubles duo. So I'm excited about getting Etta back. She's from Turkey, and that should be good. And then the last one is Zora Koenig from Germany. Zora she's a big hitter, right? And I think a lot of Germans kind of are. So we're looking at her to adjust to the college scene as well. You come from juniors, you go to college, it's just a little different. She's working through some just some backhand challenges, and once she gets that, I think we'll be good. Yeah. So I think they're all going to perform pretty good this year.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Looking at your schedule, you open up play in Fort Myers. You're going against Alabama A&M and also FGCU.
Mm-hmm. It's Florida A&M.
Oh, my goodness.
Not Alabama. FAMU.
Okay, I'm going to re-say this.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know why I put Alabama A&M. Okay, anyways, well, you're going down to Fort Myers. You're playing Florida A&M and also FGCU that weekend for opening up play. What are you wanting to see from your girls in those first couple matches just to make sure they really hit the ground running?
We have our team challenge in the winter to stay in shape, keep hitting over break and not take the whole time off. And then we'll only have, about 2 weeks before we compete again after we come back to start preseason. So I'm really looking to see that they're still in that shape they left here in, right? That we're doing the things we worked on all fall to get better and get prepared for the long spring. And compete well. FGCU has always been a challenge. We have some close matches, some tough matches against them. I think this should be the year we actually get that win against them. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to them performing then.
I know you talked about the team culture. It's more team-led what you were trying to transition to. Other than that, what has been the main focus that you've been trying to instill in these girls as you just continue to play your best level of play that you can as we enter this 2026 season?
I really push them to sometimes do what's not popular. Let's do the tough, let's do the hard thing. And if we do that consistently, we'll continue to improve. And come April, we'll be playing our best tennis. Yeah. Right? And sometimes the hard thing is
uncomfortable thing.
It's uncomfortable. Get a little uncomfortable. Maybe put in 10 more minutes. Maybe sit out there and serve for a little bit longer. Maybe ask a teammate to hit for a little bit longer. that's going to be what's needed for us to continue to improve our level, but also get our new players up to that level we need them to be in order to compete and win against FIU. Really, that's kind of the team that we have in our radar and who we're trying to get ready for.
Okay. Looking at hosting CUSA Championships mid-April, a very big deal. It's an exciting thing as it comes here to Murfreesboro. What do you want to tell the community about coming out, not just for that, obviously the entire season when it comes to home matches, but how big of a deal it is to be able to host something of that level of, just to show what you can for this tennis program?
It's really fun to host. We've hosted, I think, maybe 5 or 6 years ago when I got here, but we didn't have our on-campus facility to use as well. I know the men will be here mainly, and the women will be over at ATC mainly, but it's some good tennis, right? It's good tennis. It's really competitive. There's some great energy. So when we get our local fans and our alumni to come back and watch us and create that great home crowd feel that we get here at MTSU, it should really make for a great time, right? So we're inviting our alumni back for an alumni kind of reunion during this time, and I think that'd be great for them to see our new facility, but also see our girls perform and hopefully surpass those goals or those accomplishments that we had last year of being 2 seed. It's actually, I think, the first time we were 2 seed, so that's kind of record breaking. But making it to the semis the second time, try to do that again and hopefully make it to the finals.
Last question is, what would you tell the community, the people that are watching this, Blue Raider Nation, what would you tell them, maybe a couple words to describe this team that they should be eager to watch?
We're just fun. We're fun. We're fiery.
Yeah.
We're feisty out there. We bring the energy. We're cheering. And sometimes people don't think about that with women's tennis, right, or women's sports. They expect that from the men, but then you get to the women and you're like, it's going to be, no, you're going to bring it. And we want our fans to come out and cheer with us as well. So we put on a pretty good show. The girls are great to watch. They have great energy. They're just a great group of girls. So even if you get a chance to chat with one of them at some of our events, they're great. And everyone just loves mingling with the girls and getting to know them, where they're from. And then coming and watching them play and seeing that other part of them, that's a great time. So it's fun.
It's going to be an exciting time.
And it is.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for your time as well. We appreciate it. Make sure you catch them anytime that you can, whether they're here on campus, and just make sure that you fully support our team, our women's team. And, thank you so much, and let's go Blue.
Thank you. Go Blue.